Hey guys, back with another video. I'm doing a very early live. For me, I haven't done an early live in quite some time, and I am running late. I am apologizing because I was trying to get everything done for the day. Now, I most likely will do a 6 or 7 o'clock live tonight when everything becomes clear on what is going on. It's a train wreck waiting to happen. And this is, I'm going to say this before we begin this live, that we have to understand that, you get critics in the comment section. Why are we talking about Chrisean Rock? She's not even live. Blueface is in jail. And even when she was in jail, oh, why are we talking about Chrisean Rock? She's in jail. But we don't know of the things that happen behind closed doors that come out. And these are things that are happening behind closed doors. Now, I commend Chrisean Rock because she's the only one of her family members that want to be up here on social media that are talking about real topics at a time when she should be selfish because of her livelihood. Her fate lies in the system right now of her freedom, and she's worried about her mother, who has, I'm quite sure, numerous times relapsed, um fell out of programs, was homeless again because she relapsed, because she put the drugs first. But allegedly, there's this video that obviously someone who lives in the neighborhood, a neighbor, maybe the people who were evicting her in this video, took of Chrisean's mother, and she was getting evicted. She seems to be under the influence. She doesn't seem to be like someone that is getting evicted. I don't know. I don't know how someone's supposed to react to literally getting evicted that day out of their apartment. Like, stuff is getting taken out of there. And the doors closed because she probably stopped paying rent and things that needed to be necessarily done in order to keep things going. So again, I have a premiere video going out at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just look out for it. Don't look out for notifications. It has not been set up yet. I also have a 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time premiere going out. Don't look for notifications. Just go over there 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be in less than 2 hours. We also heard about alleged fallout with Marsh and Chrisean Rock. There's a lot going on, and I'm going to tell you this. You're not, so be prepared, probably going to see from the culture, the clique. You're not going to probably hear too much about this, so people are going to be skeptical about the few channel holders that are choosing to speak on it, because they are probably, even if you like them or you love them, they're in their own lane. They're not part of the culture, and they're not worried about Chrisean Rock maybe perhaps being angry, because Chrisean Rock has already told us about her mother relapsing, and she's going through things with her family. But people that are in the culture, people who want to be in the good graces of Chrisean Rock, they think that they're part of the clique, even though some of them haven't seen her in the flesh. Some of them may have 1 or 2 times. Now they're just super fans. They're not gonna they're not gonna post this. And if they do, that's because they're in the bushes and they're probably calling my bluff, like, no, I'm gonna post this now. But yeah, they're not gonna do it because they don't want no smoke with Chrisean Rock. And she get mad because she did tell us about her mother relapsing and needing to be back in the program. But now this immerse, her getting evicted. So let me say hi to everyone. Hey Latisse, good morning to you. This is embarrassing. It is. Hey Rosen, hey Buttercup, good morning. Yes, make sure y'all hit that like button. Please support the channel by hitting the like button. This is very sad. This is very sad. So I'm going to let you hear it. Oh, it's crazy.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
Jump on the beltway. Y'all jumping on planes. I failed all of them. I failed all of them.
So shortly after Chrisean Rock announced to the public family issues that were going on, particularly with her mother relapsing again, allegedly, this is a video, a recent video, allegedly, of her mother getting evicted shortly after. I think that this is really sad, this situation. Also, it's sad because it had to be someone in the neighborhood, a neighbor, someone that knows Chrisean Rock's mother, Hey, who Houston, recorded hit her. this and probably 9 times out of 10 turned this in to a publication, and probably got paid for it. Yeah, so this situation is really crazy. I want you guys to just visualize this image. This is something that you don't want to wish for any of your family members, especially not your mother. I just can't even fathom my mother being in this kind of a situation. And I'm not being judgmental when I say it. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not. I just, my heart goes out to her because it's just sad. It's really sad. And like you guys are saying in the comment section, she's got court and everything going on with her, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy. Just doesn't make any sense. I'll play it again for the ones that are just coming in, but it's just one thing after another. I always say it happens in threes. It's like a domino effect. And yeah, so but it just gives me a clear picture of why also Chrisean Rock is not really speaking out, because I mean, think about it. You just got out of jail. You have to stay in Oklahoma. That's the terms of your probation. I think maybe if she had the cash on her, the 25,000 to bail herself out personally, they probably would have let her leave. But she did a bond, and she would have got the $25,000 back after the court was over, as long as she came back. But because it was a bond, she had to pay a percentage to the 25,000. They made her the stipulations. One of the stipulations, I think, was to stay in the Oklahoma. So between getting out, can't go back home or even to Baltimore to see about your mother, because she's probably going to end up being the one that's going to make it right with her mother so that her mother's not all messed up more than she is. She's going to be back in the street. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, I had heard she was in a rehab doing well and she was not homeless anymore. However, she's back homeless, just got evicted yesterday, and she relapsed. So I don't know if this is going to make the mother just say, listen, I got to go take and put myself in a program. This is getting way out of control. You have to understand, when somebody is on drugs or alcohol, their logic is not going to be like your logic or my logic. It's going to be like, maybe blaming. They could be blaming other people for why they're in the situation. Their mind is just not clear. You got to detoxify that brain, from all those drugs. You know what I'm saying? So you can be thinking clearly, like, what am I doing to my life? And what am I doing to my children who, they make their living off of social media, and then they have sightings of videos because neighbors choose to want to take videos of their mother being put out of her place. So I'm gonna play it again. I thought I had, let me just check. I thought I had one where it just played the whole thing. Hold on, let me see. I think it's this one here. This is crazy. No, that might be my, let me get my ass. I'm sorry guys. Let me just get my mouse. I was trying to rush on here because I was trying to get set up for you guys for later after this live. And again, for all of the ones that are in here, thank you so much for joining the live. You're much appreciated. I'm gonna play this right here.
Where y'all at, Chrisean?
I need you, babe.
Chrisean, your mother needs you. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, your mother needs you. Where y'all at? She needs some help.
You know how to do it. Come on.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
I used to jump on the beltway. Y'all jumping on planes. I fell all of them. I fell all of them. I fell all my phone. Okay, then.
Mother pay to get a house. Where y'all at, Chrisean?
I need you, babe.
Chrisean, your mother needs you. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, your mother needs you. Where y'all at? She needs some help.
You know how to do it. Come on.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
I used to jump on the beltway. Y'all jumping on planes.
So there you have it. Like I said, just in my opinion, I think that at this time of her getting put out, that seems to be the trucks that they're going to use. They're inside of her house. She's outside the house and she's putting on a scene. I think that if it was maybe early morning, didn't have a fix or something, this is just my opinion. I think that she probably would have handled the situation a little bit better. It wouldn't have been to the point of people pulling out phones like they did and recording her getting put out. But like I said, when you're on them thing, when you're doing the ooh-wee, this is what happens. Maybe she'll look at this video and she'll say, oh, I got to get myself right. Sometimes you got to look at yourself. I don't care if it's in the mirror or on video, but you got to look at yourself. And once you look at yourself and you see how you look, sometimes that changes people. It frightens them. They're like, oh, I don't like this me. I don't like this get high me. And they change themselves. But I want to say shout out to Chrisean Rock because she was transparent. I told you, even though I know Chrisean Rock is going through things, and I will be answering the comment section in a second. I am not ignoring anybody. I always try to answer every comment or at least read it or pin it so that you know that even if I can't read it because I'm talking and I don't want to lose my frame of thought, that I did see it and I did read it and I did acknowledge it. However, Chrisean, I got to give her the utmost respect, man. Pay homage to Chrisean Rock on this because through everything she's going through, the last thing I would have to put on the back burner would be my mother right now. Because my mother's not trying to help herself. Her mother's out here doing her. And this is what doing her is gotten her. And nobody in the right mind will behave like how her mother's behaving while she's literally about to get kicked out of her house. So, she's in the midst of getting kicked out of her house, and it's plain to see before they came to get her, she was having a good time. Who knows? She probably had this eviction, but sometimes when we're under the influence, especially drugs, hardcore drugs, we don't even know we're evicted. We don't even know until they come and get us. But at the same time, we don't care. Hey, Houston, they just can't leave Rock at peace. Nope. But I'm gonna tell you something else too, Rosen. Well, to everybody. What I didn't like was the dude. I think it must have been the dude inside the house. I don't think it was a big fat one that we see here. But I don't like the fact that you are like really glorifying that she's getting kicked out to the point that, yeah, the neighbors, beside what she was doing out front, looking like she was 2 sheets to the wind, on the ooh-wee. I don't like the fact that they're glorifying that she's getting kicked out. They know she's high. That's only probably the reason why they're acting that way, yelling out loud, Chrisean, because they know Chrisean is not in that state. I'm quite sure they see all of what's going on, the headline news with Chrisean and Blueface and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛. Those are the two people that they're calling for. Obviously, they have either washed their hands with their mother or they are not available to help her right now. She was supposed to be in a rehab. And she took herself obviously out the rehab. Nobody slow walked her out the rehab, not even the drug dealer. She slow walked herself out the rehab and put herself in this situation. Didn't her sisters just say she put her in an apartment with new furniture like a month or so ago? I don't know. Sister 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, Not the terms of the probation, it's the bond. No, 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 no. I never said anything the terms of the probation. The bond that she has, because she didn't have the whole 25,000. And when I say she didn't have the whole 25,000, I don't mean Chrisean's broke. She didn't have 25,000 to go to the ATM machine or bank to pay them, so that would be a security payment that she would, and it would ensure that she would come back, or she would lose that $25,000, and she would have another warrant out for arrest. So she did a bond, which is a percentage, but with bonds, there's also, it can come with stipulations. And the stipulation, because that bond is not really a security, 25,000 is the whole 25,000. So the bond is a security, a partial security, but they can add stipulations to it, like saying, but you have to stay in this state. You'll be free, but you better get a hotel or something. Hope you know somebody in Oklahoma, because you're not leaving this state. The 25,000 would have sealed the deal. I want to reach through the screen and give Chrisean Rock a big hug. Chrisean had her mom living in an apartment in California, but that was a while ago. But got depressed because Chrisean wouldn't let her have drugs. Siblings kept supplying her, so wash her hands. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that Chrisean Rock did that. And you will hear in my premiere video, I brought that up. I'm like, listen, it should have been set up beforehand, before this got to this point. Listen, if Rock did have to send her mother money, Ma, I will send you money, but it's not going to be in your hands. You need something, I'll get it for you, and you'll have it. But if you need a bill paid, or if you need food, or you need a sub or something like that, you're hungry, I will order it for you and pay for it through debit or credit card. I'm not giving you no money in your pocket. Make sure y'all please hit the like button. Hit the like button. But I would not give that lady any money.
Hey, they get a house. Where y'all at, Chrisean?
Shout out to
Chrisean, your mother needs you.
Circus of Blues.
Tashiki, your mother needs you. Where y'all at? She needs some help.
You know how to do it.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
I used to jump on the beltway. Y'all jumping on planes. I fell all of them. I fell all of them. I fell all my phone. Okay, good.
Mother paid to get a house. Where y'all at, Chrisean?
I need you, babe.
Chrisean, your mother needs you. Tashiki, your mother needs you. Where y'all at? She needs some help.
You know how to do it.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must
I
go.
used to jump on the beltway. Y'all jumping on planes.
So I also want to let you know, thank you to the person who put in my comment section, no links are allowed. However, you can still put the links, because I will still get them when I have them in the Helfer review. I will check them over. I always check the links over. And, it was a link that was from Tasha K's channel. So I didn't get this from Circus of Blue, this information. Tasha K was one of the first people who announced that the mother was getting evicted. And she had that on her channel last night. So the link was from Tasha K. I'm not messing with nothing that was put on Tasha K's channel, not taking no clips off of Tasha K's channel. I was only going to take the video part, which has nothing to do with Tasha K's content, but I just don't need the algorithm reading that I took anything from Tasha K and she come after me, because we already know that lady spells trouble. So I went on to Instagram. I knew there was not going to be a lot of posts and videos on this update of what is going on with Chrisean Rock's mother, her being, evicted. And let me see, because I didn't know there was two parts. I just saw that on my video here. So hold on Circus of Blues. Hold on one second. But I know it wasn't going to be a lot of videos surfacing, or maybe it's just too early. Some of them are on the 3-hour mark, like California time. Some of the culture, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. But let me look up blue whatever TV. Here it is. Because I may be missing something here. So let me share Yeah, but you're not going to probably hear many channel holders or on, surprisingly enough, I'm not surprised, but you guys might be. But surprisingly enough, you might
I
not even.
need you.
Hold on.
Tashiki, your mother needs you. Where y'all at? She
Get
needs
off
some
the
help.
plane. You know how to do it. Come
Big
on.
homie say everything getting cut off.
Get off the
Everything
plane.
must
I
go.
used to jump on the beltway. Y'all jumping on planes. Huh? I fell all of them. I fell all of them. I fell all my phone. Okay, okay.
Mother paid to get a house.
Mm.
Where y'all at, Chrisean?
This here, I don't get that.
Chrisean, your mother needs you. Tashiki, your mother needs you. Where y'all at?
Now this situation here, I'm gonna speak on it really quickly. Actually, I'm gonna probably do a video. Well, I'll speak about it in the live tonight, but I don't get this. To me, this is backwards. I mean, I know that the mother's addict, but at the end of the day, there's nothing that Chastity has done worthy or deserving for a shopping spree, and her sister pay for it. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys know about that, but
Mother paid to get a
sorry.
house.
But I wouldn't have gave her anything. You stole from Chrisean Rock's supporters, and Chrisean Rock, I know she's going through things. She's not going to probably ever address that, obviously, because she just paid for all of her sister's shopping spree. So you're commending her. These are people who, if you treat them like royalty, and you pay for stuff in stores, clothing stores, and let them do shopping sprees and so on and so forth, then they think, okay, well, my sister thinks it's okay for what I did. Because look at the product of their environment, look at where they came from. And I've been trying to say this to people for the longest time. It says, why even record someone like that? Well, they did it, Buttercup. And the thing is no different than the Channel 7 News or Fox 25. If you're outside and not acting accordingly, or if you're on social media, that's why for me, I used to like share my Facebook link. And I think I was gonna start doing it again. A couple of times I'm back and forth with it. But I said to myself, I'm from a different era. So I don't got no stupid stuff on my page where if somebody got mad at me, they could just go to my Facebook page and post something that's inappropriate. Because it's not gonna be on social media. Because I was in an era where cell phones were as big as suitcases when they first came out. And when you talk to people, you waited till you got home. We had phone books, not cell phones. And, we just didn't we didn't have social media. So, yeah, I work on social media now. I know how to work my set. Everybody knows that. Trial and error. I became a pro at what I do. I'm a master at what I do on social media. I'm good at what I do. But I'm not sharing my personal life. And I have mess going on in my personal life. But am I going to get on here and share it with the public for a click and a view? Absolutely not. So it's things you do and there's things that you don't do, you know? And that's just the bottom
Where y'all
line.
at, Chrisean?
I got to turn this. I want to turn this off. Hold on.
Chrisean, your mother needs you.
I got to
Tashiki,
hold on 1 second because I don't need to hear all that yelling. I don't mind like you being able to see the visual, but not all that yelling. She's screaming. Obviously, she's under the influence of her drug of choice and stuff. But it's really sad. And then what pisses me off is you got China up here talking about a bit of nothing, a bunch of nothing. And yet and still, out of all of the kids, why ain't you saying something about your mother? You sure enough bring her up and make her relevant when you want cash apps, or when you want her to co-sign something for you and lie for you when you know she's high up. Why didn't you get on here and speak on it? China ain't heard a peep out of her. You pick and choose your battles. You rather argue and carry on with people that shouldn't mean nothing to you. Sent out a request for rehab help for her. Yeah. Hey, Genty. Good morning. Happy Saturday. That circus of blues run by Bodine. That's what they're saying. That's his page. Probably so. Them drugs will suppress your appetite. People don't want to eat when they're getting high. On crazy. Chrisean asked her mom if she said no. Yeah, because she's on drugs. That's what a person on drugs would say. Who in the right mind, somebody's capable of getting you a house and you say no? That's a person on drugs. I wouldn't even ask her. I just would have got her one. And then I just would have had to be like a caretaker to her to make sure that she was all right. She may have been better off if she would have got her a house. This is terrible and embarrassing to her children and shouldn't have left the rehab. This is terrible. Rock is trying to find a rehab for her mother and stepfather. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is embarrassing and sad. It says exactly sad. Terine's busy trying to keep Chrisean and her son stable. Says Chastity was the one claiming she put her mom in an apartment. Chastity is a liar and a thief. I hate to say that. I might support Chrisean Rock, but I do not care for Chastity. Now, I do like some of her posts when it's her baby or something. You know, you don't take it out on the kids. The kids don't have nothing to do with it. But she is part of the problem. Right along with China. When China needs to use her mother for her own convenience, she knows her mother's high up. She'll get her on to the show, and she'll get her mother lying because her mother knows she gonna get a reward at the end, which will be cash apps from China supporters. If Rock, I would say she's gonna, yeah. I don't think she should go back to Baltimore either. I really don't either. Ready for rehab. That's what I said too, Gen T. I said it yesterday. I said no, I said it yesterday in my premiere video. I said, rehab only really works if you really wanna get clean. You can't have one foot in the door and one foot out. There is nothing Rock or anyone can do with her being ready to change her life, right? Praying for her mother before even seeing the video. I kind of figured her mother's doing bad with her Twitter post. Since they're asking for Tasiki, yeah, and Chrisean Rock. They ain't got no male figures really to be checking these dudes that are up here on social media, recording these people, trying to clown this lady at a unfortunate time, talking about Chrisean, Tasiki. You know that you can't see no Chrisean and Tasiki. Why are you even doing that? It says where's the so-called oldest of 12 that's always running her mouth and had. That's what I said. That's what I said, Buttercup. I was talking about China. Thank you. Well, let me make sure I don't tear your name up. Tarika. Tarika, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel with the super chat. Is her ex-husband. He has nothing to do with what the mother has going on. She is married to a big. I don't care who she's laying with. I don't care. I'm just concerned about the mother and how the mother is not making this easy for Chrisean Rock, because this is all gonna fall. It ain't gonna fall on Tasiki, when it all's being said and done. It's gonna fall back on Chrisean Rock. It always does. Because she's the one with the biggest heart, and she can become a pushover even when she says no, and they know that, and it'll take the weight off of Tasiki going 50-50 with Chrisean Rock, meeting, the mother halfway, trying to take care of her and get her back stable. It's gonna all be on Chrisean Rock. Those are the only two. And what about the brother, the so-called brother that has a book store or whatever? What about him? She's married to Petey's father. I don't care who she's married to. China, and when I say this stuff, don't think I'm being mean to you guys. I'm just, I'm not getting all that serious with all that. I don't want to hear about none of the men in her life and who she's married with. Because obviously, whoever she's married with ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because behind a good woman is a good man, and behind a good man is a good woman. And I hope I didn't say that twice, but you get what I'm saying. And he's obviously not a good man because, he would be picking her up, but he's obviously got an addiction himself. Something's going on with him. Sister Mookie Tiffany. Thank you so much, sweetie. Sorry, whoever's out there calling out for Chrisean and Tasiki. The ones that are calling out for Chrisean and Tasiki are the ones that are evicting her out of that apartment. I don't know if it's that heavyset guy that's yelling, but he's looking forward in the doorway, or if I think it's a guy that's already inside the apartment. So I don't know who's yelling Chrisean Rock or Tasiki, but I think he's being sarcastic. Because like I said, when people are not in your situation, they don't care. They don't care. I like to know how is her baby. She's doing good as she can do, Chrisean, at this point. Like I said, we wouldn't have knew that the mother was even going through what she was going through if Chrisean Rock didn't share it with us, which I really respectfully respect that. Marsh is busy back here in Richmond, California, working on movies. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I don't know if talking about Marsh, I don't know if Chastity opened up a can of worms with that, making it seem, hey, Miss Teddy, making it seem like they're fighting, but I like I said, I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Premiere videos going out. They're saying allegedly that Marsh and Chrisean Rock had a fallout too. Now I do remember back when Chrisean Rock went to jail that day in court, people were speculating that they were having some issues then. So now all of a sudden the speculations re-immerse themselves because of what Chastity said in the comment section. Don't put Marsh near my sister. Is Chrisean in LA? She's in Oklahoma, sweetie. Chastity has a newborn baby with a deceased baby's father. Yeah, and Chastity's running back and forth to California and going on shopping sprees. And 1 minute she's acting like she's so there for her mother, but where's Chastity at now? She's trying to be on the big screen and in the limelight, showing her bags of stuff that her sister bought her. Sister shouldn't be giving her nothing. If anything, her sister should be saying to her, "Where's all the baby stuff that my supporters gave you? That's not yours." Even if she don't want it back, she should check her on it. No, she's in Oklahoma still. I said that Chastity gave her mom her old spot when she got Section 8 in California. Hi, Letisa. Hey, Kiki Love. And Lord, please don't let Carissa see this. She already seen it. She's even I'm not gonna put the video up, but she's already put "It's a Vibe All the Time." That song, it's a vibe. She's in the pool with a real sexy bathing suit on. Matter of fact, I won't have to put it up. I'll do it like this. Watch this. I'm not gonna put, but the song that's playing, she's playing all in. Matter of fact, I got a bookmark too. That's a coincidence that you brought her up. That's weird that you brought her up. You right on time. Talking about Carissa. See, look it. I'm not putting the music on. I'm not putting the music on. She has that song. It's a vibe all the time. I'm not putting it on. And look at what she's doing. She's purposely doing that. She has that "It's a Vibe All the Time" song on in the pool. So yeah, she already knows about it. She already knows. And then I know that there's people that live in California. Ain't none of them went to sleep last night. It's a shame. They stay up all night. Imagine, remember when Blueface and Chrisean Rock were both out? You would think that at the end, at the end of my night, let's say for me, 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm done. I'm not putting anything up after that, right? I'm getting tired. And the next morning, it be some other BS going on. It seemed like it went back there without even Blueface being around. And I'm telling you, these people, these bloggers, these bloggers and channel holders, hey, I don't hate on them, trying to get their coins. I bet you ain't none of them went to sleep soon as they seen that this had surfaced. I know for a fact Tasha K was one of the first people that had it. She had it. I'm not. I would pull it up to show you that she had it on her show last night. But now I'm not even gonna pull up the video because I don't want no copyrights inside of my video. Yeah, but that too is a mess. Chastity is trauma police, so that's yeah. Well, I don't know. Right, the man she's with getting her kicked out. He's not no man. He ain't no man. And he ain't even. It don't seem like he's around. I don't see him over there with her. She's trying to find rehab, right? Yeah, she's trying to find rehab for both of them, a couple's rehab. I don't think that she's gonna go without him. That's usually how it is. It's like you don't think clearly when it comes to keeping your roof over your head while you do drugs, but you think clearly to say, I'll go to a rehab, but my man got to be with me. Even though your man is helping bring you down right along with his bringing self down. The person yelling for Tiff and Chastity is the neighbor. That's who's yelling? How do you know? Was you there? Let me see.
I found all of them. I found all my phones. Okay.
I'm pay to get a house. Where y'all at, Chrisean? Chrisean, your mother needs you. Tashiki, your mother needs you. Where y'all at? She needs some help.
You know how to do it.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
Oh, maybe it is.
I found all of them. I found all of them. I found all my phones. Okay.
I'm pay to get a house.
Living in a retirement community.
Chrisean, your mother needs you. Tashiki, your mother needs you. Where y'all at?
She does need to grow up.
She needs some help.
You know how to do it.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
Y'all jumping on planes.
Yeah,
I found all of them. I found all of them.
Yeah, this happened on Friday the 13th.
Okay.
I'm pay to get a house. Where y'all at, Chrisean? Chrisean, your mother needs you. Tashiki, your mother needs.
Yeah, it happened on Friday the 13th. Isn't that crazy? It happened on Friday the 13th. That's to me like one of the bad luck days. Yep. On Friday the 13th it happened because it happened yesterday. Because Tasha K sure enough had it on her show. She made sure she put it up there. What is Carissa saying at the beginning? Something about hope. Nah, I'm talking about she was in the pool and she don't even like Chrisean Rock. Why are you putting it's a vibe all the time? But they were saying that video that Toni or Toni Tokyo, whatever her name is, that she was when she was critiquing Chrisean Rock's song, that video I showed you yesterday. We talked about it in my live. Lola Lee T, shout out to her. She was saying that Carissa was all through the comment section of that video, chiming in. But I don't know because I wasn't looking in the comment section. It was so many people that was leaving comments. I was not looking for no Carissa. It was just too many people. But yeah, so then that's why she probably purposely put that song up while she was in the pool. It's a vibe all the time. She says, I was praying harder for everyone. Not Carissa Chrisean's mother, Charla. What is she saying? What is she saying? All right, let me put it on because I'm not really paying her no mind.
You know
how to do
it. Big homie say everything.
She's saying, get on a plane. You know how to do it. Hold on.
Y'all jumping on planes. I found all of them. I found all of them.
Sound like she's saying she feel all of them. She felt all of them, like her children. I
We
don't
get a
know.
house. Where y'all at, Chrisean? Chrisean, your mother needs you. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, your mother needs you. Where y'all at?
She
She
said,
needs some help.
I need you, Tasiki.
Big homie say everything getting cut off. Everything must go.
She's yelling out, I need you, Chrisean. I need you, Tasiki. Get on the plane. You know how to do it. That's what she's saying. But you know she has to be under the influence because you yelling Chrisean and Tasiki, they're not gonna hear you from Baltimore. You need to that's why her neighbors are saying, where's your phone at? And they're saying that because they're like saying, call them on the phone. Don't make a fool of yourself out here like this. You're literally getting evicted. The people are holding your door open where you're supposed to be living at. And you're sitting up there yelling for somebody that's in Oklahoma, Chrisean Rock, and Tasiki's in, I think, where's Tasiki at? California? Put it in the chat, guys. Let me see how them likes look. Most likely look like they. I'm gonna see how they look. Y'all need to start supporting. Make sure you hit the like button. I do not beg for likes and super chats and all that other stuff. Yeah, let's try to get the likes up to 100, please. Let's try to hit that like button, please. Like, really? Let's try to get them likes up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Says all I can say is Chrisean is a very strong person because she goes through, she goes through a lot. This reminds me of Keisha. Yup, that's what I was saying. The same thing. We have to keep them in prayers. We sure can't. We sure do. And not pray on them, pray for them. Me and hollering, I couldn't hear what y'all was saying. Yeah, that's what she was saying. She was yelling out for Tasiki and Chrisean and Tasiki, telling them to get on a plane. But that's her high because she knows that yelling is not gonna get them to come any faster. She needs to call them on the phone. Why are you outside yelling these people's name that are in different states? They're not nowhere as close to you. He said, where's your folks at? She said, I failed them all. Yep, she said it. I heard it. I know. Where's Tareen? I don't know. I think Tareen definitely lives still in Baltimore. She's got other children that stay in, right, and a son that has a bookstore. So I don't understand. Not Tareen. I'm sorry. I'm wondering where is oh God, what's her name? Let me look her up real quick. Cause I love looking at her posts. Her food be looking so good. Where's she at? Where's my girl at? Yeah, we're not looking at her. She's a little cuckoo. Where is the I got a brain fog because I literally forgot the other sister's name. I be looking at her food all the time. It's not Chastity, I tell you that much. Let me see. Where's she at? Not that I should be looking at her food. Well, we're not trying to look at her food. We're just trying to figure. Oh, here it is. That's bad when I can pull it up just by her food. Tessa. Where's Tessa at? That's what I'm talking about. Tessa. Oh God, got me looking at this food. Let me get up off of there now. Yes, we got to keep them in our prayers. We really, truly do have to keep them in our prayers. There's a lot going on with Chrisean Rock. I think that explains a lot of, things that are going on. And let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. Hold on one second. Tasiki is in Miami. Okay. Tessa's live in lives in Baltimore. Tessa is in Baltimore. She is a sickness. That's okay. She'll be okay. Sorry. One more come to play together. That's right. We pray together. That's right. It says so she's getting evicted. Why they just won't pay. I don't understand why they gave her the money, left it in her hands anyways. This situation is so hard. I feel so bad for it happening. Yeah, I do too. It's really crazy. So I hope, and like I said I hope, because the reason why I'm saying I hope is because sometime when people are under the influence of drugs and alcohol and they see that they just hit rock bottom, they have nowhere to go at this point, that they'll shaping up and fly right, but that doesn't always happen like that. You would think that maybe this will be the breaking point for her to put herself in a program. She clearly doesn't have anywhere to go. So maybe this will be the breaking point for her to put herself in a program and get herself clean. So I hope that that happens, but I don't see it happening. But I really honestly want to see, the culture of Chrisean Rock. I really want to see who's gonna um you know what I'm saying, speak out about it, you know. But I don't think so, because people are probably afraid that it might upset Chrisean Rock and she might like cut him off. Like I said, I'm too old to worry about Chrisean Rock cutting me off. I have a son that's 32 years old, so you do the math. So I couldn't have been 20 if my son's 32. You do the math, okay? Chrisean Rock's old enough to be my daughter. I'm talking about the ones who are recording her help into the space. Not that I'm tired. I've been online all night. Yeah, I didn't get too much sleep either, but that's because I'm fasting. I did doze off to sleep for like a lump sum of time, like 3.5 hours, and I slept a deep sleep, but I didn't get a whole 8 hours. But I get up early anyways. Even if I don't sleep good, I'm still gonna get up at like 5:30. The early bird catches a worm, but that's not the reason why I get up. I just been used to getting up, and I'm older, but I've been used to getting up since going to school. Happened to be I used to go to private schools. So we went to school early and we got out late. Like we would go to be at school at 7:30 in the morning and be there to 5. But that's because I had good schooling and the classes were smaller. So I've never went to I never went to public schools. I always went to private schools. So my sleep's just been all messed up since then, because I went to middle school, private schools, and high school. I went to private schools with deans. It says this could happen to anyone. It's no joke. It isn't no joke. It really isn't. It really truly isn't. So listen, put in the chat, what is a good time for me to go live, at 6 or 7 tonight? Because I got to get off. I got things that I have to do. Come on, put 6 or 7. Just put the number 6 or 7 so I can get up off of here. I'm just trying to make it convenient for everybody else so we can just update other stuff that I got to speak about. There's other stuff, but I don't have time to sit here for 3 hours, because it would take me probably about not another a good 45 minutes to an hour, I'll say. But I don't feel like sitting here and doing all that. 7 is cool. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. 7. Y'all be trying to kill me. I was hoping you said 6. That's why I said 6 or 7. All right, so listen, I'm gonna get up off. I'll be out. I'll set it up for 7 p.m. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out, and also at 12 noon. Let me show you it right now. Hold on one second before you move anywhere. Hold on. Damn, why did I just do that? Okay, so I'm gonna share this. So at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be in an hour, it's 11:04 my time. So at 12 o'clock, Chrisean Rock's mother getting evicted shortly after her relapse. So that video's coming up, and you'll hear what I said in that video. You know. So make sure y'all go over to support the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I know if y'all could, some of y'all could hit it twice, you would, or 3 times. Okay, but make sure you go support the channel and hit that like button on this 12 noon video that's coming out in an hour. And also, I'm going to be putting up another video at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 3:30 or whatever, which will be a couple of hours after this 12 p.m. video. So make sure you guys go over to this 12 p.m. video. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. If you're not subscribed to both of my channels, please do so. Make sure that the option is always on. The bell option is always on, option all, so you get all of my notifications. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. I'll talk to y'all tonight. Mwah.